Hey, what is up guys, it's McGuidelines here, and today we have a brand new video. What we're doing today is we're looking through a Skeet update that actually happened around 2 weeks ago, but I still really want to talk about it, so that's what we're going to be doing. Anyways, right before we get into the video, I want to talk about a few things. First of all, I have an HVH server. It's called McGuidelines HVH, obviously. It is ops, nades, and fake ducks, so it's non-trading wheel. If you want to join that, the IP will be in the description, or you could just search McGuidelines on the server browser. Second of all, I have a website. It's in the description. If you want to check it out, go ahead and do so. Anyways, so we're going to get into the update now, and I'm sorry I didn't make this video earlier. I kind of wanted to, but I didn't really know how to, nor did I know if it was worth it or not. Now I know that this Skeet update that happened a few weeks ago is definitely one of the best updates that I've ever seen happen to Skeet, and I really wanted to talk about it. As well as I've been kind of busy with other reviews, like I've been working on other reviews such as the Fatality review that I just pushed out. But I want to talk about the updates that happened to the RAGEBOT and the configuring system and all of that, because it is pretty significant. I was told not to go into too much detail with some of the reasons why some things were changed and exactly what some things do, so I won't do that, but I'll give you guys a general idea of why things were changed, if that makes any sense. First of all, I want to go into the config saving section. Skeet finally did this. They finally actually allow you to make as many configs as you want and rename them. This is an amazing feature, just because if you don't give the people the creativity to make their own amount of configs or their rename their configs, you're forcing everyone to play, or not play, but organize their system the same. And not everyone organizes their stuff the same, so if you allow anyone to organize their stuff any way they want, then it'll work for everybody. But the old system we had, not everyone was happy with it. Some people were fine with it, some people were like, man, it's okay, but it could be better. That's kind of where I was. But now I'm really happy with this update, because now you can create as many configs as you want, rename them to anything you want, and that's really nice, because now I have my casting config, my HVH config, and still all my old configs. So that's really nice. That's one of my favorite features. The Lua section is not really scuffed anymore. It's kind of got like its own part of the menu. Before, you'd have to click Lua script manager, which was really annoying. Now it's all just kind of in its own spot, which is really nice. I really like that. I just click over here to this little save button, and I have all my Luas and configs in the same spot, and it's really nice. So that's why they added this little thing right here. That was literally just for the config and Lua section, and I really like that button that they added. That's nice. This button down here is just a Lua for visual effects. It's not actually a part of Skeet. It's just because they have Lua for that. So other than that, things they changed, where they added the new knives and the new skins and stuff to the rage, or the skin changer. Obviously, they changed all the skin changer settings to allow the new stuff, which is really nice. Not a technical thing, but it's cool, because now we could use the skeleton knife that everyone loves. So look at that. The animations are still broken. It's been around a week or two almost, and the animations aren't really correct for the knives, maybe. So fix EXO, please fix. If I go through here, there is a few things that they added. They added airstrafe easy mode, or easy strafe, yeah. So if you're not familiar with what that is, if I turn it off, this is going to be hard without being able to show you my movement keys, but right now I'm holding left, down, right. If I were to start, right, here, this will be easier over here. So if I were to start going right, and then start holding my A key, I go forward. That's weird, right? It's because you're equalizing out the right strafe by holding left strafe, so you strafe forward, which is kind of how that works. But if I turn on easy strafe, so if I start going left, and then just, without letting go of left, hold right, it'll turn around and go right, instead of just braking and going forward or backwards, which honestly, I don't know why we have another feature for this. It should just be integrated into the strafing setting, or put it in here. We have a section for this. Come on, Etso. But other than that, it's really nice. I can't believe we actually have air strafe smoothing in Skeet. That's kind of pointless. It just makes your strafings wider, which is so pointless. But yeah, so that's basically what that does. A lot of people didn't really know about it and what it did, really, so I thought I'd go over it really quickly. And if we look around everything else, I believe there's nothing new. Last second defuse got in an update, so actually you could bind last second defuse to whatever you want. If you're unaware with what that does, if you are holding your last second defuse key while you are standing next to a bomb, it'll defuse the bomb with 0.03 seconds left, I believe, something like that. I don't know. Visuals, I don't think anything has changed. Currently, I just want to show this off because it's cool. I have a Lua that allows custom hit sounds in, so I have a laser hit sound. I don't know. Thank you, Pyrex, for showing me how to do that. That was awesome. Yeah, that's a really solid Lua. I like that a lot. Did they change anything with Chams? For some reason, I think they did, but I don't believe they did. I don't think they changed anything with Chams. And, yeah, I don't think so. Another new thing that they added is, this isn't in the newest update, I believe, but it's recently new, I believe so. You could change the color of your night mode, so you could have world modulation. As you can see, the walls are blue and the floor over here is blue. That's just because of world modulation. It's broken on this map because it's a community map, but on every Valve map, it works completely fine. Let's see here. LegitBot, nothing changed. Anti-aim. I actually haven't looked at this anti-aim category for a while because I use Pyrex's Lua for anti-aims. I use skeleton key, so I don't really use these anymore. So if something changed in here, leave it in the comments below. I actually don't know. Looking through it, doesn't seem like anything's changed. Let's just check customize triggers. Maybe climbing ladder? I don't know. I don't think anything's changed in here though, so yeah. And then into the RAGEBot is where a lot of stuff has changed that made this cheat just mwah, so good. For starters, they removed stomach body scale, or body scale. They removed it. I asked why, and I believe they said they replaced it with save point settings, which means that it's no longer configurable, so you can't make your config worse by having a bad setting for stomach scale. So it really makes the cheat more reliable and just better, in my opinion, now that everyone is using the same setting for it. It's just good. It's pretty good. I really do like it. I believe prefer save point is a new change, and then they have force save point, so you can save point on key. But prefer save point is an option that you could turn on and off. I don't know if it was in the Skeet before. I think it was called something else, but I believe it's new in here. If we look quickly through here, we have anything else new on this side? I don't think so. Okay, yeah. So, but I really want to stress that change with removing body scale definitely was a good improvement to Skeet. I've definitely noticed it myself. It was a really good improvement. I hit a lot more body shots now, and essentially what I've been told is it just save points bodies. So if you're unaware what save point does, if someone is desyncing, say their fake head is right here, or their real head is right here, but their fake head is right here, so what you see is right there. Obviously from this angle I wouldn't be able to shoot their real head if I was shooting at their fake, but say I was at this angle where their fake would be behind. If I shot at their fake, it would shoot like that. So save point just kind of looks for these multi-points that overlap the fake and the real, and it'll aim for those instead of points that don't. So basically with save point on, you're more likely to hit your shots, and it's just a really good feature. And by more likely, I mean extremely likely. The only thing that's gonna really inhibit your ability to hit shots with save point on is your hit chance. So you're gonna want to use higher hit chance, maybe lower multi-point, and save point if you're using save point. And then another setting that was changed over here was prefer body aim. So before, when you would turn on prefer body aim, it would show you when it would prefer body aim, like what conditions you would set when you want it to prefer body aim. Now these conditions are for when you don't want it to prefer body aim. So save point headshot, if you have a save point or if your head is overlapping, you want it to aim at the head. So save point headshot's a good feature. If you don't want it to body aim, then you have this on while you have a save point for the headshot. If body aim would do not enough damage to really be efficient, you want to aim for head, obviously. So low damage is setting. Target resolved, if they're resolved, you probably want to aim for head, you know? You would rather aim for head on someone that's resolved. The only downside of that is you're more likely to miss the shot because the hitbox is smaller. Target shots fired. Target shot fired, I think, is aiming for when they shoot, you know, their on shot. It'll shoot at their on shot instead of body aiming, which is something that you should honestly use. And low in accuracy as well. Honestly, if you were using prefer body aim, I would turn on all of these because you would just aim for head whenever it's best to aim for head. So if you have low in accuracy, which means you're fairly accurate, meaning your hit chance is high, you will aim at the head instead of the body. So that's what those are. And I asked why they changed that. They said just for quality of life, which means making it easier for the user to configure, which is really nice that they do stuff like that in Skeet. I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, other than that, that's all I really have to go over in there. Delay shot on peak. So basically when you peek someone, it's going to delay your shot. So you have either more accuracy while shooting because you're slower moving, or you peek, it waits till you peek far enough to shoot at the head. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but it could be either of those. Because when you peek someone, the first thing that you tend to see is the top of their chest and their shoulder and maybe even their feet. If you have delay shot on peek, which I'm assuming you would only want to use in a scout, it might delay until their head is full peeked and then it would shoot. So that would definitely be a good setting to use with scout with a safe point on, so you shoot at head. I don't know, a lot of people say don't use safe point when you're scouting, but that's like probably the best time to use it in my opinion. So yeah, I think that's really the beef of this the Skeet update for CSGO. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. If I got anything wrong or you want to talk to me about any of these changes, definitely leave that in the comments as well. And be sure to check out my site down in the description. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. That's actually when I'm recording this. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving. You're from the US, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.